Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about how to be depressed. Now, I will say that right now in my life, I have been feeling like that. Um, I've been in a place where it's just like I'm broke. I don't get money like that. I'm about to be 24 years old and I'm just getting older and I haven't reached any of my goals. Like when I was younger, I wanted to be a singer. Then I wanted to be a rapper. And then when I got a little bit older too, I wanted to be a writer. I wanted to write books. And it's like I wanted to be popular. I wanted to be famous. And now that I'm getting older, none of my goals have been made, whether it's because I quit on myself or I don't try, they're not being made. I also wanted to become a girlfriend. I wanted to become a wife, like I want to get married. I, I had my first relationship at 18 and I'm still heartbroken over that and we're not together. And it's like, I feel like that, that's really made me so depressed. Just that on top of everything else, it's like, damn, I can't even keep a man. Like, I can't even be in a happy relationship and be with my partner, my companion. As a Gemini, we always want that best friend in our life. Um, so I just been depressed lately. And so what I can say about depression is that you don't feel like doing shit. You don't feel like experiencing life anymore. You just don't feel like experiencing life anymore. And you're just you want to sleep all the time because what is there else? What is there to experience? Let me just go to sleep. Let me just sleep. And with sleep, you're comfortable. No one can harm you. It's just dark. It's good. It's nice. You're getting that rest with all the sad feelings in your mind and in the mental that's going on that's making you exercise so much in the mind. You sleep to give yourself that vacation, that relaxation, that comfort. You're cuddling yourself. I'm cuddling myself because there's no one here to cuddle me, you know? So that's how I can say it now. I still shower, not to say that I'm better than anyone else that has depression, but I still shower, I still clean up after my cat, as you can see, because cat doo-doo is not the best smell, and you don't want to be smelling that. It's like nothing's interesting anymore. And then like I'm working this job. It's demanding physically. Not so bad, and it's not like FedEx or anything, or it's not like construction work. No, it's not like that. It's just well, I work at Checkers, and no one wants to work at Checkers. Okay, and then I work part-time because I don't like working there, but it's like part-time money while working at Checkers. And it's like, okay, you see everybody in the drive-through and their nice cars, they're driving in their nice cars, and they have their nice life, they have their nice husband, or they have their nice wife, they have their nice girlfriend, or they have their nice boyfriend, and they have their money, their wads of cash, or they're just ready to spend $60 in the drive-through. Like, it's like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, look at how everyone else is living. And I know it's not good to compare yourself to other people. That's the quickest way to get depressed, by comparing yourself. But it's like, just look at my circumstances. So when you're depressed, how to be depressed is just seeing and knowing what you don't have, seeing what you don't have, and allowing it to take over your mind and overthink, feeling like you're not enough, just sleeping and finding sleep as your only comfort, as your only escape, not wanting to interact with anybody really, because you are so caught up in what you don't have. You're so caught up in how you're feeling like you're not enough that you don't even have the energy to talk to other people, because it's like, I'm not where I want to be right now. Don't you see that's my main emotion? That's my main thought. That's all I'm thinking about. Why are you talking to me? I don't even want to talk to you. You can't even really smile or laugh or find new stuff to talk about because you're just so depressed. Like, you don't want to hang out with anybody. You don't want to talk to nobody. People come and sit next to you and it's like, please don't. Like, I don't feel like talking. Another way to be depressed is just overly scroll on social media. Just scroll and be on social media for a long time, and that's all you do. And you're not watching shit but brain rot stuff, like shorts. You're just scrolling through YouTube shorts, just shorts after shorts after shorts, and you're not really learning anything. And the people that make them are just stuff that aren't about anything that's important at all. Nothing to benefit you mentally. Instagram, 1,000 of different topics. Well, irrelevant different topics. Like, it's not even, because they're, Instagram videos are like 30 seconds. So it's like, it's pointless. Like, your attention span is not the same anymore. And it's like, you can't even focus on what people are talking about anymore. And with that, you stop learning how to talk too. And because you don't know how to watch people talk, now you don't know how to talk. And now you're just a depressed fuck, basically. So yeah, that's another way to be depressed, is just endless scrolling on social media with the videos that have no substance, and they don't really help. They don't have no education in them. They're not helping you become a better person. Really, for me, I say again, the main thing that made me depressed is my heartbreak from my first love, because I really love him and I miss him, but he does not give a fuck about me. So yeah. Another way to be depressed is not knowing your worth and ignoring your worth. Not finding it special or valuable to take care of yourself, to honor your temple, to look good every day. You're not even worried about that no more. You don't find it exciting anymore to do that. Meaningless sex that is just not respectful with the person, with somebody that doesn't respect you. Not knowing your worth is another way to be depressed. And I say that from experience. I say that because that's what I'm doing, or that's what I did. Somebody that just wants to have sex with you and just doesn't really care about you. You guys don't go on dates. It's always in the car. He has no respect for your schedule and what you have to do. you don't care, you just want to have sex, and you don't really care about how he is treating you or how you're not getting what you deserve. You just are just having sex. And that's another way to be depressed. You're just lowering your self-respect. Essentially, there is no more self-respect anymore. And it's like you're forgetting who you are, and you're forgetting how worthy and valuable you are. You are nothing, and you are okay with being nothing. Another way to be depressed is eating junk food, eating crazy stuff, not really caring about what you eat, but more so, well, you do care, you're just finding comfort in food. Like, you're allowing food to be your comfort. It's a name for that. You're just eating so much, and you're just finding the comfort of food to make you get this and search for comfort to make you try and feel better. You start getting a gut, your stomach starts getting big, but you don't care. Not having any friends, being alone is how to be depressed, because then you're not creating new events, you're not going out, you're not creating memories with somebody, you're not relating, you're not expressing, you're not talking to anybody. Ideas are just staying in your head, and you don't have no companion, you don't have no one. Not hanging out with your family, not spending time with your family, that's another way to get depressed. And like I said, you don't even want to hang out with people. You don't want to, but you got into this predicament by not having any to begin with. Because I don't have any friends like that. Like, I do, but I don't. Because we're at this big age now where you're only talking to people once out of the month. You're not really talking to your friends because your friends are so busy. Isolating yourself and just being alone in your room and just being alone makes you depressed. Seeing these four walls every day, again and again, makes you depressed, just staring at the same wall in your bedroom, because you do not go out. Even if it's by yourself, I need to start dating myself and just going out and doing stuff with myself. But then I remind myself, I don't have any money. But it's okay, just like going on walks or staring at a lake with ducks is a good way to date yourself. Or just spending time with your family. I need to learn to spend time with my family, but I don't. But I need to learn how to and start doing that. I would say this is the first time in my life where I have been depressed. I've never been depressed before. I feel like this is definitely the first time. Maybe I had minor depression when I was in high school, but it was not like this. I was sleeping a lot, but this is different. I don't want to kill myself. I don't want to do that. It's not like that. But another thing is, I don't do this or say this for pity. I am not looking for pity. Really, the reason why I'm posting this video is because it's something that I am going through, and it's something that I can talk about, and I have a goal, believe it or not. I have a goal, and that is to be active on my YouTube channel and to post videos on my YouTube channel, because I want to be a creator. I want to create. I want to be in charge of my own life. And I want to accomplish my goal. And if this is what I gotta talk about, then this is what I'm gonna talk about because it's what I'm going through. So let's go back to when I say heartbreak got me here. Overly focusing on other people and not yourself makes you depressed. You stop caring about yourself. You're not even putting any attention in yourself, but you worried about what you don't have. You worried about somebody else way too much. And it's like, first of all, their opinion or who they are never mattered. It's always been about you. Like, I always been the main character. How can I forget that? You're just like, they never mattered. They never mattered. You're focusing on them too much. And it's like, that makes you depressed because you're forgetting who you are, you're losing sense of self, you're just overly focused on somebody else. Also, let's get back to the food point. When you're eating junk food and sweets and too much sugar, that really literally messes with your brain. Like the chemicals and just what you're eating, meat, like too much bad meat, it really affects your brain and you can get depressed. Like eating meats, an animal was killed for that to happen. And that energy, that fear energy, that sadness, all of that is going to you now. Now you have that and it's affecting your brain. Sugar makes you forget stuff. And then it makes you addicted. So does cheese. Cheese makes you addicted and makes you want more cheese. Dairy, period. So that's why you need to eat good. You need to eat healthy so you could be better and you could feel good and not get depressed. Don't be like me. Giving up on yourself makes you depressed. When you give up on yourself, when you give up on your goals, because you're not trying to make it a better life for yourself and you're not on any route. You have lost your purpose. You're not on a purpose. That makes you depressed. So yeah, that is my video on how to be depressed. Please subscribe and please like this video, and don't worry, I'll be fine. I've been watching Shara7 and she's been motivating me and I've been trying to motivate myself back to where I want to be. So I'm getting better and I'm trying to be better and I will get better. And yeah, so don't worry about me.